Welcome to Catatouille. My name is Shane Webb, and this week we are making some delicious homemade pizza for you. Very, very delicious homemade pizza. First things first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna send it to my kitchen back home to where I'm gonna show you how not to make pizza crust. So let's get to it. All right, guys. We're going to prep the crust here today. I just got some Martha White crust. It is only 75 cents. 75 cents. That's some cheap crust. Making your crust for your pizza is really easy and simple to do. There's not much to it. You're just gonna go ahead and open it up, pour it all into the bowl. Wow, making a mess already. But that's the main step. First main step is throwing the crust into the bowl. Then you're gonna get about a half a cup of hot water. And you dump it. You dump it right into the bowl. Now you can go ahead and start stirring here. It's all clumpy. Normally, whenever I'm making homemade pizza, I like to do 2 bags of these because I like my crust a little bit thicker. It gives you a little bit, just more crust to work with. So that's what I like to do personally, but for these purposes, I'm just doing 1 bag. This way it says on the bag, it's gonna be thin and crispy this way. So it's just a nice, easy, small pizza that you can make on a thin crust. I usually get about a tablespoon. Sometimes I throw in 2 tablespoons of flour. You're just gonna go ahead and finish mixing that up a little bit, and then we're almost ready to start pressing the dough onto the pan and start getting it spread out like a crust you want for your pizza. Dough on the hands helps it make it a lot easier, or flour on the hands makes it a lot easier to have some control of your dough. Just going on the worst way possible. Welcome to Catatouille, where we know how to make great dough. All right, so that's how you do not make pizza crust, guys. That's how you do not make pizza crust. We messed the pizza crust up. We went to Hy-Vee and you can get some pre-made pizza crust. That's all we did. I think this was about $4. And so we're just gonna do with that instead for now. My main fault was that I put too much water in the crust, and so that kind of made it not work out very well. So first we're going to get some olive oil, and you're just gonna dip it in here. And then from there, you're gonna brush it across. You're gonna brush it nice across all of the crust. And you're gonna wanna just cover the whole slab here. Just lather it up. After you're done brushing with the olive oil, you're gonna start getting your pizza sauce on there. This pizza sauce cost about $1.70, really cheap. It's not your store brand, it's not anything too special. It's some traditional pizza sauce, and I will go ahead and start dumping this on here, and you're just gonna wanna really spread it evenly throughout the whole pizza crust, because you don't want sauce too clumpy in one spot. You want a good, nice spread of sauce everywhere throughout it. I like to just leave a little bit of an edge around it of just crust. Try not to put too much sauce or any of your toppings for that matter too far over, just because I like to leave about an inch worth of crust for you to grab onto when you're eating, as you have with most pizzas that you eat. You're just gonna throw some cheese right on there. Make sure to wash your hands. I just throw it, you just gotta grab in there, and you just wanna sprinkle it. And you just wanna sprinkle it all around, nice and evenly spread out through the pizza. You wanna really just cover the whole thing. Especially if you're like me, you're a cheese connoisseur, and you want some good cheese. I got the pizza bread cheese.
Sorry.
Pizza blend cheese. The pizza blend cheese is what I got. It's got a little bit of cheddar in it and some mozzarella. Mozzarella is the main cheese that you're gonna have on your pizza. That is the key one to have in all pizzas. Like I said, cheese connoisseur. I like to have multiple cheeses. The cheese is a good source of calcium. Want to make sure that's made with real milk.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes, and that's how you do it. That's how you really get the cheese nice all over it. Next, after the cheese, is my personal favorite, the pepperoni. I love pepperoni pizza. I feel like it is the perfect complement to a pizza. Next is Italian sausage. You put some sausage on a pizza, that's delicious, folks. Pepperoni though, it's nice and easy, and I just love to put it as much on as possible. Dietetics, I'm sure Paige disagrees, does not think that is the healthiest thing to do, but why not? Why not? Live it up. Just get as much pepperoni on there as possible. If you can really layer it around, I like to just do a little circle, work inside, start on the circle on the outside, keep going. Some people don't like to do this. I personally do. I like to throw a little extra cheese just right on the top. Just cook the pepperonis just right underneath the cheese, get a little bit more, and that's just, I feel like that is just a perfect way just to kind of like just get the pepperoni right encrusted with the cheese. And then there you go, folks. That's a homemade pizza. So this cheese was probably honestly the most expensive part. This was like $2.72. So, I mean, you're looking at 75-cent crust. Then you got another crust. Then you have your sauce at $1.70. Then your pepperonis at $1.70. You're getting a meal under $10 there. And how much do you think you spend at Domino's? Anybody? Anybody? What do you think you spend at Domino's? $15. $17 from some people.
$7.99.
$7.99.
$7.99.
This pizza, less than $10. So what you do, and make sure when you put it in the oven, you're going at the bottom rack. We have a fancy kitchen here, so you can just throw it in this upper level. But the bottom rack is usually where you want to place your pizza, and we're just gonna throw it in there, and you're gonna let that cook for 10 to 14 minutes, somewhere in that range, but that's usually about how long you want to go. We're going to send it to break, and then Tim is going to come back and show us how to make some delicious chocolates for your lovers on Valentine's Day.
Welcome back, Catatouille. Tim Hanna taking over for Shane Webb. I got the dessert special here. He made pizza, and you know, Valentine's Day just around the corner. Well, actually, you could be watching this after Valentine's Day. So if you missed Valentine's Day, you got to make it up to your boo thing. I've got the thing for you. Probably under $10, very healthy. Edible arrangements, don't need that. Way too expensive. We're gonna make chocolate covered strawberries, and Paige is here to tell us that you're not only gonna give your love of your life or the love of this month chocolate covered strawberries, but you're also gonna give her cancer-free, okay? Him or her. So what's that about?
Yeah, so strawberries have antioxidants in them, so do tons of fruits. So like edible arrangements, you could even dip any type of fruit in chocolate for your lover, but they have antioxidants that are preventative against cancer. So if you give your love some love and protection, that's even better on the Valentine's Day.
Lots of love and protection this week, right? Okay. Well, we could have been even healthier. We could have got dark chocolate. We did not. We got just a store-bought chocolate. It is Baker's though. Real dark. It is dark, semi-sweet.
Yeah.
So we got dark.
Chocolate also has cancer protective.
Yes, it is very healthy. And we got almond bark, which is vanilla flavored, which is not actually vanilla.
Did you know that white chocolate is not chocolate?
Wow.
Just fun fact, white chocolate is not chocolate because it's not made from cocoa. So in fact, it's not even a chocolate at all.
This is a
Fun fact. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get started here. Super easy, as I said. You know, I could use a fork. I could use my hands. Most of the time, you're gonna make this by yourself. You're gonna use your hands. Paige, should I use a fork? Oh, she let me. She's letting me go to town. So literally, super easy. I have made these before. It worked out for me. I mean, my girlfriend only dumped me 5 months later, so it wasn't. It prolonged the inevitable. Is all I'm saying. So honestly, they're delicious, super easy to make. And we're gonna get real creative with the decorative side, but here, if you wanna do the basics, it's literally just dip. I do a little twist, kind of double layered it up. Let that little end fall off. Oh, it's starting to fall. And then just put it on wax paper. As you see here, we have wax paper already down in these pans, because you wanna throw it inside the refrigerator or freezer to let them cool. Once they get cool, it's gonna be hardened. And then you can just take those out, you know, put them in a little box container. You get real cute if you want, just Tupperware, but you can be decorative with it. Take a box of chocolates, dump out that expensive chocolate, and put these puppies in. Because who doesn't love chocolate covered strawberries? We're gonna make quite a few of these, so us and our crew are probably gonna enjoy them because, you know, I've got no one to take these home to. And obviously with some strawberries, there will be some bad spots in them. So you'll have to check them, especially when you wash them. A lot of times people will cut the, I'm dripping a little there. We'll cut the ends off, but I like having the little green in the end. It's a little handle you can get. Honestly, I've always kind of liked it. Some people don't and will cut things up, and well, look at that puppy. All these are pretty good. We got, oh, there's a bad spot. Woo!
Buckets.
Cut bad strawberries out of your life like you cut bad people out. Life advice from Tim. You're gonna get a little messy, but it's worth it. It's worth it for your loved one. If you really care about them, or you really just care about the dollars you're gonna save, do this. All right, woo, time to decorate. We're gonna get real weird. But here's what I did. I got a little on a spoon, and then the difficulty is it starts to get. This is where I really struggled. Because I want just, there we go, like one strand, and I'm just gonna try to drizzle it on there. Now I got a little thick in places. We're gonna try to get it a little thinner on this one. So grab it. See that little shake in there? Just, and then something else you can do that I noticed last year is actually super easy. Throw some sprinkles on some. We're gonna get some colored sprinkles on these. Maybe we'll get a little over on this one. We can switch it up. Maybe we want some chocolate ones over here. Oh my gosh. Another thing you can do that is actually I could have done, that I didn't do, is you get a bowl and then right after you dip it, you then like roll it in the sprinkles, which would be a lot easier to cover the entire thing. And after that, we're just gonna throw it in the fridge or freezer, depending. I mean, let it freeze, and honestly, after they freeze, you can let them stay overnight. Okay, let's throw them in the freezer. And then Shane will be back with the pizza.
All right, guys, we're back here with our finished product, with our finished pizza. Paige is actually gonna tell us a couple ways that you can make the pizza healthier. So Paige, if you wanna just kind of inform us.
Sure, so you can definitely buy low-fat cheese. They don't make fat-free cheese because cheese, the base of it is fat. So you can get low-fat cheese. You can also put more vegetables on your pizza. You can put peppers, you can put onions, you can put broccoli, you can put anything that you want on it. And then also some people, they will take olive oil as the base or the sauce of their pizza, and then they'll add garlic and other things and put all your regular stuff on top of it as well. So you can do that. And you can add fruit.
Yes.
You can add fruit. For cancer prevention, you can add fruit to your pizzas, like pineapple. Margarita pizzas have pineapple on them. So you can definitely do that.
And speaking of fruit, we now have our finished product too of all of our delicious Valentine's Day strawberries. Thank you, Paige, again for all of your insightful information about nutrition and dietetics. For Tim Hanna, for Paige, I'm Shane Webb. This has been Catatouille. Thank you guys. Tune in next week, 8:45, Monday through Thursday.
Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. Woo!
Woo.
I'm excited.
Okay, man, come on now.
That's good.
You make me cut a pizza. You can roll the credits over there.
Yeah, that was really good.
That is really good.
Put me on the got crispy crust.